All right, so let's look at this video from Star Wars. They because it'll touch your hearts. It'll make you feel good.
Remove your helmet. We must walk the way together.
It all started with the fans.
If I could sum up Star Wars fans in one word:
energy,
love, trust,
Fearless.
Loyalty.
I'm counting on you. We stay together.
We're a family.
Come on, let's go.
Star Wars, it's a family that you'll carry on with you for a very long time to come, I think, and I hope.
This is where the fun begins.
Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing.
Star Wars has been something I did with my father when I was a kid.
And then it just became like this tradition.
It's been a part of my life forever.
This fandom brings in friends that I've never had before.
I'm looking for someone.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say.
One way out! One way out!
Long live the Empire.
We're doing Star Wars, baby!
It's unreal.
The amount of effort you put into being fans, it's part of what makes Star Wars so great.
For all the Star Wars fans,
May the 4th be with you.
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 I mean,
God, man, it almost makes me miss liking Star Wars.
I feel so sad. I
miss liking Star Wars, man, and I love how they tried to blend the Kathleen Kennedy era, in with the George Lucas era, right? To make it seem like it's all just synonymous and it just one long thread, right? There were no breaks. There was no good era, bad era. Just all good Star Wars, right?
Yeah, there's like 9 movies of the. I'm sorry, there's 6 movies of the Lucas era, and you barely saw any of it in there. You saw little bits of it. By the way, I've got my Reva action figure here, just to say, the most iconic character of Disney Star Wars, the one we all talk about. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know how much that's going to be worth though? Like 20 years from now.
I don't know.
Nothing.
I mean, I got it.
Nothing.
I mean, I paid $9 for it on clearance at Target, and
God, that's bad.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, we're going to talk about Star Wars on Versus. Is Star Wars dead?
I'm in on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you're on the list. Make sure you're on the list. And then we have so the big thing is that to celebrate May the 4th, the day that worked out as a joke. I don't know if you remember, but I remember when May the 4th was just starting to become a thing, and that you could tell your friends and they go, what the hell are you talking about? Star Wars Day. And it's like, no, May the 4th be with you. And now we have a video that just kind of rams that into the ground. It's I don't know about you, but it definitely wasn't as cool as it was when I first heard about the term today.
Well, that's because back when we started using it, we still love Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the difference, man. Now the curtain has been, opened and the veil has been lifted and we see it for what it is. And I don't know, man, maybe we're jaded. Maybe we're jaded. Like maybe there's people out there who still love the current Star Wars just as much as they love the old Star Wars. I don't know. I haven't met those people, but they're probably out there.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is that there's this idea that Gen Z and millennials have a specific story they like, and for some reason our stories are so much cooler than that. And maybe it's because we're old, maybe it's because we are too nostalgic, but I just don't see anything coming out of this generation, stories that really hit, that really have some kind of impact and make you feel the same way you did about movies today that you did a long time ago.
That's because the current stuff feels like an AI wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Using like DEI like checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's not. That's why it sucks. That's why we don't love it the way we loved it before. Because before it was written by people who are passionate about the story, about the characters. Now, Star Wars is written by committee.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. We're gonna add this. We have as you know, Phantom Menace is coming out into theaters, and we have a commercial for it. So let's pull this on stage. Oops, sorry.
Only the strength of Pizza Hut, KFC, and Taco Bell's 17,000 will tie in with the release of the most anticipated movie ever, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. In this awesome promotion, KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut will each recreate one of the 3 planets in the Star Wars universe. Pizza Hut will be transformed into the planet Coruscant, home of the Imperial Senate.
What?
Thanks, Pizza Hut.
Cosmic promotion.
How did I
Check
miss
out
this?
these items to make the inside of your red roof and RBD shine.
This is wild, man.
Oh.
What ones they want purchase over these placemats. Some restaurants will receive buffet danglers to be placed over the buffet using the ceiling hooks and clamps.
This is wild.
Buffet danglers.
These cool Star Wars boxes are only to be used for deliveries and carryouts. Don't use them to box up to-go food for dine-in guests. Our Star Wars cup toppers are guaranteed to be a hit. 4 key characters will be sold only at
It's like
Pizza
Yoda's
Hut
been
dine-in
stabbed in the
restaurants.
back with a lightsaber.
Place this Darth Maul
Well-
silhouette on the asset door to complete the Coruscant environment. Feel the force of Pizza Hut as we join KFC and Taco Bell for the biggest promotion in the galaxy.
Oh, I wonder what the KFC or KFC and Taco Bell.
I'm genuinely shocked that those cup tops weren't like Ahsoka, her goofy friend that kept screwing up the whole time.
What's her name? Sabine.
I'm just surprised like it wasn't all current Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't know why they're not selling Ezra Jesus figures in
right.
The one thing that I noticed in that is the fact that Pizza Hut had tables.
Yeah,
you go to a Pizza Hut and actually eat pizza. I mean, I have a couple Pizza Huts near me, and none of them have tables. It's all 100% delivery.
You know what though? But that trailer or whatever it was, it looked like it was like a commercial from the 80s, man. It looked like an old Pizza Hut. It didn't look like current day Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I still sound muffled, by the way? Or
no, you sound fine to me.
Okay. Sorry.
Which, by the way, last week my mic was off, or it was not where it should have been. I wish you would have told me, man, because I think I sounded pretty bad on the last.
Well, I think 2 weeks ago you were a bit hot, but I think last week you were fine. I don't remember anything last week. Hey, let's go to your comments. Happy Star Wars Day. I mean, look, Star Wars came out on Memorial Day weekend. That's a month from now. All of the first 6 movies came out on Memorial Day weekend. I remember Phantom Menace was one of the last movies I remember, going to the midnight showing of it. And also the fact that it was hard to get tickets to see Phantom Menace at midnight. And somehow I lucked out. I was in the front row watching Fandom Menace.
And it was during those days when you couldn't reserve a seat, man. So you just had to be in line. Otherwise you were screwed.